Hey guys, this is the Imaginary here today to bring you Bleach manga chapter 580 entitled The Light. But before I get on to explain what the chapter was about and my thoughts, I just want to say little things here and there. Like my plans for doing these like reviews, like when it comes to the manga wise, is just basically doing a live reaction video next week. So and then do on a separate video my overall thoughts of the chapter. So I think just for this week though, it's just gonna be an exception for this week that I'm gonna be explaining, give you guys an overview of the chapter and explain and giving my thoughts. Wow, giving my thoughts about the chapter in one single video for this week. So and I think that'd be very beneficial, like for next week when I do the live reaction, because then I'll be able to pretty much be able to remember most of the chapter and give my feedback, or I should say my reflection of how I liked the chapter and how it went, and so on and so forth. So, and I'll post that annotation somewhere in the video, and you'll see it as this video goes on. So, with that being said, now let's get on to this week's Bleach manga chapter. And pretty much what starts off is that uh, what's her name? Thunderbolt, Stormreader T, Candice, pretty much strikes down Kenpachi's subordinates, well, some of them. And Kenpachi sees this. He approaches her, like about to make his strike, but she saw this strike coming, and she dodged it very swiftly and easily. And she used her thunder attack on Kenpachi, which made contact. And I think one of the other females uh, pretty much punched him like so hard that he pretty much went down the ground very, very fast, very briefly. And then we get to where the subordinates just get like overwhelmed with another female Quincy. Her name was Liato, and I think she's Storm Ritter G, which is like gluten, and she has like this weird ability where she can extend her mouth and just eat people. Just basically it. And then we have the zombie, no, not the zombie, the powerhouse of the female Quincy's, and her name is Meninas, if I pronounce that right. But anyway, yeah, she pretty much lifted up a whole building, like portion of a building, and just threw it at the um, other Shinigami, which was insane. I think she's my favorite out of the female. But anyway, there was another female Quincy. She was Stormer Z, Zombie, and it appears like her ability is like once you make contact with her blood, she can control you at will. Which is kind of a insane ability. And she said something about seppuku, which means suicide in Japanese. So after that, after pretty much all the swarms get totally annihilated or pretty much killed, they gather up against Kenpachi. And Kenpachi right now is in a very bad predicament. He can't move. He's immobilized, and these girls are, it's crazy. Like these girls are decide his fate by doing rock paper scissors. They come to that conclusion, which was kind of funny. And then in the sky we see this big blast. So this it appears that someone is arrived, but we don't know who it is. And that is the end of this week's Bleach Manga chapter 580. Alright, so now here are my thoughts of the chapter. I thought the chapter was actually a good chapter because I like how we got these female Quincy's. They're like for me, like originally I thought that they were just weak, very fragile, but it turns out that they're very pretty much a threat. They're very strong as they took out Kenpachi. Kenpachi was was pretty much not 100% obviously because of this big battle with Grammy, but regardless, they were still able to pretty much decimate Kenpachi and overwhelm him, where a point where it became one-sided. So these chicks, like it mainly focuses on these Quincy chicks, and these girls are just formidable. Like they're just disgusting. It's just crazy how they're using all these unique abilities. Not like they unique abilities too that they each have. Um, it was just pretty much a massacre of the 11th division of this chapter. And though for the person, or I guess a certain individual who has arrived on the sky, most people are thinking is your not Yoruichi, like Ichigo and Fullbringers. Well, actually, I'm thinking it's probably Yoruichi because if you guys remember, Yoruichi has not made an appearance since wow, think around a rock arc, somewhere around there. It's been a very long time since she's made an actual appearance. Before the time skip. Well, after the time skip, I should say after time skip. So yeah, I think it's actually Oriichi, and then my second guess is going to be Ichigo. And I know people are like, some people are thinking like, wait, what? Like Ichigo, this is weird. Why would he spend his power on these female chicks? Well, I mean, again, it'll just showcase how strong Ichigo's gotten. I think that's what Ichigo will be there for, to basically showcase his strength and probably on one of the girls. Well, we don't know, but we can safely assume if it's him indeed that has appeared on the battlefield. So that is pretty much my thoughts. Again, it was a good chapter. I love the Female Quincy's abilities. They're very fearsome, and they pretty much follow through too. They don't stop. Like once they got their target, they just keep at it. It's just insane. I really like the power Quincy female. I mean, I think she was really great. I think her abilities come second to that of the Canadice, the Thunderbolt, Storm Raider T. So that's, yeah, pretty much it. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any other thoughts about the chapter, like I did, comment down below in the comment section below. And this is the Imagineer. I hope you guys have a great day.